Hey, hope all you guys are doing well out there. It's been a few weeks since I posted any update videos on this Black Death bike, but I just wanted to take a moment to kind of clear a little bit of the air and some of the rumors and some of the comments I've received, and just go over some of the things that make this bike. And one of them is, obviously, I'm going to start with the rake. Kind of got my angle finder zeroed out, and once you get this angle on here, you're going to be around 38, 39 degrees up here at this neck. So a lot of people get that wrong, and I just wanted to kind of make sure that you guys know that you want to be around 39 when you rake this neck. And once you get this bike on the ground on 11.5-inch struts, which is what this bike indeed has center to center, you're going to be around 42. With the angle finder on the fork, the 11.5-inch struts, you're going to be right around 40, 42 or so, give or take a little bit. But if you get this around 39 here, you're going to be good, and you want to use 26.25 forks. And that's going to really give you that look that this bike has. Some people go 42, and it's just too much. The bike's too low in the front, and it just doesn't come out right. And then one of the other things, as you can see, and you can see at the beginning of the movie, but there's no regulator here. They come around here off where you're coming out for your stator, and you go underneath the transmission right here, and you can see that regulator is hidden right there. And so, you know, you want to do that just to, again, just another thing, another little detail. I've hidden them underneath here before. I've gotten some of the solid state ones, ran my wiring up, hidden it behind this panel. You can do that as well. I just try to avoid the heat, obviously, from the transmission, but you can do it both ways. And then obviously another big thing is I've used a lot of S&S engines on my builds. A lot of guys, that's really what they want. Just use the S&S rocker boxes and stuff that come. They're really nice, but and most of those, obviously, now they're all going to be head breathers, where this is still a vintage case breather. But they used Sportster style rocker boxes. You know, you can tell by the way the groove is in these, and they've just morphed them onto a big twin. And then this is an 87, you can see the Bendix style starter here, it's still on it. But with your 87 and up frame, this is where the strut's going to attach. If you use an older frame, you're going to have to go and modify it, move this hole to here, and then beyond that. But if you got 87 and up, all you're going to have to do is just dock these struts off, fill right in here, and then do your body work and paint. And this is indeed paint. This is gray paint that they've kind of made look somewhat similar to primer to make it look unfinished, and that's really how the bike was done originally. The stunt bike is just more raw primer. They kind of threw the bike together to get it ready for the movie. But this original bike that Mickey had done, it was originally paint. Even the original builder, he confirmed that that was the way this thing was done. You can see your V's on your cylinders here, and even on the other side. It's something that some guys, when they build these, it's just something they miss. I like to tape mine off, just get some good masking tape, tape these off. And then, you know, you want your heads, obviously, the fins to be, you know, raw and unfinished, you know, leave the edges of the, but going down here, I just tape these off. Tape your little V in here, and then paint your jugs. And then plug wires, you want 45-degree boots. You want a orange laser node on your front, and you want a yellow. And the yellow is the one that's just almost impossible to find. So when we go back and do this, when I go back and do this, I'm going to put the correct plug wires. I've got a couple of the laser nodes just hoarded away. I'm going to use for this build. One of the other things is you want to go ahead and polish and chrome your inner primary. This is something on this bike that's done. A lot of guys just go black, just leave it black. But if you really want to tie this bike together and give it the original look, you want to go all the way, polish and chrome this. Obviously chrome swing arm. Your side covers, they've just used a like a tiger disc on a grinder, and then you clear over them, and that's going to give you that look there. And then one of the other things that a lot of guys miss, I see, when Eric Buell originally designed these, they added a lot of caps, a lot of pieces of metal to reinforce this frame. You know, this is square tubing, and he reinforced this to make it handle and give it kind of the characteristics he wanted. But right here, it's almost kind of scalloped in this area, and a lot of guys don't kind of miss that. And when you put the tank on, you can just see that missing area where you don't have anything. So what they've done is you go and you body work this on both sides, and that way when you get that tank on there, you get that really nice fit and it looks nice. And as you can see, you want to use 2 bolts right here in the front. That's how they bolt it up. So I've always done them, and that's even the original. Back here, kind of use a little L bracket, and then you just use a piece of flat metal on your gas tank, because that's what's going to hold it in the back. So you can see this gas tank, you got your 2 holes up front, you go in, you bolt it up in the front, and then in the back, you just weld yourself a piece of flat metal, and that's all that is. And just get it just right, tack it up, pull it off, do a final weld, and get that, gives it that really nice look you're looking for. And man, then you're well on your way to building a beautiful, beautiful bike. So anyway, stick with me, more to come. I may end up having to take this thing all the way down and pull the motor, everything out of the frame, and kind of touch everything, repaint the frame, make it look really, really slick again, just bring it back to brand new condition when it was built in, I'll probably put together in 1990, 89, 90, something like that. But it's a beautiful bike when you get it put together. There's just a few details that just wanted to bring up, help you guys out. And anyway, stick with me, and more to come. And I'm going to kind of show how to put the tank together. And really the tanks, these are going to be soft tail split tanks. And then you're just going to, once you get your brackets in here, get yourself a piece of sheet metal, make it fit that tank really nice and tight down here. And then you just lay yourself some welds in here, kind of grind them down, clear it, and you're ready to go with a nice decal. Or obviously if you can get yourself a good artist, that's what we're going to do, obviously, and have your artwork done, and then do a final clear over everything, and it's going to turn out beautiful. Anyway, more to come. Thanks for following. Just like, subscribe, and keep with the comments. All the positive comments I've got have been overwhelming, so keep them up, and I'll keep these videos going, and hope everyone's doing well. See ya.